Hi again, P7. Hope you're doing all right today. This morning, we've got a task all about the March of the Penguins. Now, if you haven't seen it already, I believe it's available on Netflix. It's available on YouTube as well, but you have to pay for it, so don't bother doing that. But basically, emperor penguins march for miles and miles and miles into the middle of Antarctica to have their young. They do that so it's safe, so they're away from predators. However, there's huge risks involved with it. You see that they have to face absolute freezing temperatures. I think we said the average temperature in the middle was -60, so it can get even colder than that with really strong winds. And so they have to huddle together, and they're out there for days on end. It's a fantastic thing to go and have a wee look at, and there's lots of different clips that you can. However, I thought we've been quite intense this week. We've been looking at climate change and a UN summit. So I thought we'll have a bit of fun. We'll make a comic strip. Now, these are emperor penguin chicks. So they're very young and they look quite fluffy in that. And this is a gull. I think it's called a gallet. It's a gull which, believe it or not, eats emperor penguin chicks. Now, there's a link to a wee video here. It's only 2 minutes long. Kind of plays out. Now, don't worry. I won't give any spoilers away, but what I will say is there's no blood and guts, nothing like that. Okay, so it's fine to watch. It's absolutely fine to watch. Does get your heart beating a bit quick though. However, I'd like you to go and watch that video, and then I'm going to create this comic strip. So we're learning to summarize a video clip into cartoon form. And so what I'd like you to do is create a 6-box cartoon. I'll be honest, if you want to do it in 8 or 10 boxes, that's fine with me. But what I'm looking for you to do is identify the 6 key events that happen in that 2-minute video clip. Then I want you to plot them on your comic grid. And then you can start to write in your text. Now, remember, when we do a comic strip, we usually write in the text first. Because if you draw your pictures, if you're anything like me, you get carried away drawing your picture, and then before you know it, you've got no space to put in any text. So the text is the most important bit. Write that in, and then draw your pictures around it. We're looking for both speech and thought bubbles. And remember, with your characters, if you add facial expression in, we really get a gist of what you try to get across with tone and with meaning. Finally, use a good range of punctuation, things like question marks, exclamation marks, ellipsis, dun dun dun. These are all great too. So, there you go. Hope that makes sense. Good luck, and can't wait to see what you come up with.